All right, time to talk about conditionals. Remember that a typical line in the command prompt is a command, then an operator, then a value. But if you want to get really good at using command prompts, you'll want to know about another common part, the conditional. What is it? It's the word if. Where does it go? It goes before the command. What does it do? It turns your command into a question. No longer am I asking for money to become 100. I'm asking if money is 100. And then right below, I type what I want to happen if the conditional is true. So I can say, if money equals 100, health plus 1. This will make it such that if your money equals 100, you'll get some health. If not, no health. Wait a minute, what if I have more than 100 money? Well, you won't get the health because technically you're asking if money is equal to 100. So there's a way to fix this. When you use conditionals, operators like plus and minus no longer make sense, and in their place, you can use operators like this guy, which means less than, or this guy, which means greater than. If we add an equals after that, now it means greater than or equal to. This would be less than or equal to. And it would also be good to know about exclamation point equals, which is an operator that means is not equal to. It's kind of weird, but that's how it works in many programming languages, so we use the same one here. In our case, we want to say if money is greater than or equal to 100. Then we make our health go up by 1. Now, you might imagine what we're doing here. We are using conditionals to develop a way to buy something. Maybe you're using a custom menu with different items to choose from, and in this case, we are writing out the command prompt for when the user chooses to buy some health. But this alone won't do. We can't just give the health, we also have to remove 100 money. One way to fix this is to type in the same conditional and remove the money. So, if money is greater than or equal to 100, health plus 1. Next line, if money is greater than or equal to 100, money minus 100. In this case, order matters. Think about what would happen if we removed the money first. Maybe you have 120 money, you want to buy the item, so it checks if you have enough money, then it removes the money, then it checks again if you have enough money, and you don't. You only have 20 money left, so you don't get the item. You were robbed. That's no good. Order matters. But there's a better way to do this. Just use a conditional once. Then, on the next line, add a curly bracket opening to the right. Then, do both of your commands, then close it with another curly bracket opening to the left, like that. Curly brackets group together a list of commands that you want to happen under one conditional. So in this case, we are saying if money is greater than or equal to 100, then do everything here. Remove the money, increase the health. If money is not greater than or equal to 100, then skip over all this. Conditionals can also be grouped together with the word and or the word or. For example, maybe this is a cruel store owner who only sells you health if you're desperate for health. We could say this: if money is greater than or equal to 100 and health equals 1. Now, both of these things must be true. You need the money and you need to have only 1 health point left. Okay, maybe the store owner is actually really compassionate. If your health is down to 1 point and you can't afford more health, you'll get the health for free. We could say this: if money is greater than or equal to 100 or health equals 1, health plus 1, money minus 100. Actually, you didn't get the health for free. What we want to do is we want to only remove the money if you had the money to pay. In other words, if you have 1 health but less than 100 money, then we should not remove the money. So we can put a conditional inside the brackets of this larger conditional and just ask again. If money is greater or equal to 100, money minus 100, close bracket. So if you have the money or you're down to only 1 health point, you'll get the health. But if you have the money, you'll pay the money. 6 lines in the command prompt, and we're already creating complex scenarios with conditionals. There's another special word you'll want to know, the word else. Think otherwise. Else is like its own conditional that is considered true if the previous conditional was false, or it is considered false if the previous conditional was true. If that sounds weird, again, let me just show you. When you look through commands on the web page, you'll notice that you can create pop-up messages by using plus, followed by the message. So let's simplify these commands again using an else statement that displays a message. If money is greater than or equal to 100, open bracket, health plus 1, money minus 100, close bracket, else, or otherwise, plus, which means display a message, you don't have enough money. Does this make sense? If you can buy the health, you will, but if not, you get a message saying you don't have enough money. If I wanted to do more things when you don't have enough money, like play a sound effect, I could once again drop this in brackets and keep going. Dropping the conditional if before commands can work in many ways, not just with money, but even something like changing the character's swim style or setting the area background. Those commands can be turned into questions too. If swim style equals standard, if background equals forest 1. There's also a bunch of extra things you can say that only work as conditionals. If item exists equals 5. If key press equals jump. If distance to player 1 is less than or equal to 200. That would be like 200 pixels. If touching enemy projectile 9. By the way, this is where looping command prompts come in handy. Like the looping command in the area settings, anything written in here will continuously loop or repeat constantly. Often with conditionals, you want to always keep looking out for if something becomes true. And when it comes true, do the thing. Just don't go crazy inside looping command prompts because commands take a bit of extra juice for Platform Builder to run. If you have dozens of lines of commands in a looping command prompt, it might start to slow down your machine. Everything I talked about and more is found at theplatformbuilder.com/conditionals. So check that out and look around. Okay, are you starting to feel like there's a lot you can do with conditionals? We haven't even touched the advanced stuff yet, but you're ready for it. We'll talk about some final things in the next video.